Alright, welcome back to New Saga Anime Review, episode number 2. We're reviewing the second episode of the series, The Hero's Conditions. This picks up not long after the last episode. We have Kyle just training, and we see Theron, I think Liz, I believe it is, and then Theron's muscular woman. Red hair, but yeah, gorgeous woman. Yeah, this is of course not Kyle's mom. Kyle's mom is basically like a bookworm. This woman is gorgeous. Yes. Yeah, that's one thing I love about these fantasy movies. But some of these women tend to be just drop dead gorgeous a lot of the time. So they're training for a bit, and of course, basically Theron is sort of volunteered to go with him on his quest he needs to go on. Excuse me. And of course, basically Lisa, of course, he wants to say goodbye to her. He also proceeds to give her a kiss. Yep, he kisses her despite the fact that she's not the one who became his lover. It was actually somebody else who does pop up in this episode. Then they go shopping for their trip, where they just happen to, just by sheer coincidence, Kyle, in this timeline, meets Urza, the woman becomes his lover in the original timeline for the first time, and accidentally refers to her by her true name, which shocks her. He's like, how did you know that name? And of course, basically, like, yeah, the whole thing, like, and of course they mention, oh yeah, let's form basically now in the manga version of this, it's a partial contract. It's like a spiritual contract. It is basically with Spirit this time with her, so to keep it a secret. And of course, basically that she has to come with them, despite the fact that she probably had her own stuff she wanted to do, but she has to do it to make sure the fact the contract goes to no problem. Yes. So his plan, like originally going once they're like, nah, we're not gonna go there. We're actually gonna go to a mine. Yes, basically not a mine. More like a dungeon. That just happens at a treasure. But how we get there quickly? Digging. Yes, digging. And of course using gnomes, so we had to use magical tools. And at the comparative time they find the room, and also before they find the room, it seemed like he was about to tell her something, and that's when they discover the room. And of course Duran basically being sort of corrupted by all the money. And that's kind of the episode of that show. It's overall really good so far. Now, I do remember the scene basically in the manga. It's happened like in volume 1 of the manga. So I've only read the first 2 volumes so far for the whole manga adaptation of the series, because originally these were light novels that happened in the manga. I have already heard of this, so I'll probably read more of it later. But like all in all, great episode. Okay, so yeah, this particular view. Oh, did I miss anything here? Oh yeah, also basically Kyle meets up his holy sword. Say up that. Yeah, but I like the fact basically that we set up basically more stuff here. Like, good. Overall, like I said, good so far. I look for the next episode to air next week. Which, by the way, episode 3 was actually released in Japan. I kid you not, just like a week ago. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much it for particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. Next up, basically, we have is Dr. Stone. Okay, thank you. Bye.